had to get back to this area, and it looks like the sun is a little bit too bright, but this is pretty much the shopping center, like this outdoor mall. It has really, I think this is the new East Washington Mall, if you please, because it is doing exactly, if not more than what the mall was doing. You have the shopping center on the right, and then on this side you have your restaurants. And none of these restaurants here are empty. They are busy. They're busy, like it's just crazy. But all you gotta do is go across the street, and it's a totally different story. And of course you have Chick-fil-A, which tends to bring a big crowd. People love Chick-fil-A. KFC is like right next to Chick-fil-A. That's interesting, especially when you consider their history. But this is the area just south of East Washington Street. And, it's bustling. I can tell you that. Today is, what day is it? The day I'm filming this is like Thursday. So it's not supposed to be one of the busiest days of the week. But it's actually busy enough. And there's like another strip mall on that side. That's where your Chuck E. Cheese is. You got some finance places there. You got maybe a restaurant or two. Yeah. Unfortunately, the sun is kind of in my way. I'm trying to film this without getting all the sun in the camera, because then you won't be able to see anything. But this is where the strip malls start, on just south of East Washington. We start with Aldi. The sun is still gonna be a problem, so hopefully I can get a little bit of shade. The sun is gonna be a problem, but hopefully you can see there's Five Below, which I think has attracted a lot of business in this area. And you still have some of the old places, Marshall. By the way, what do they sell at Marshall? I don't even remember if I've been there. And if I have, maybe it was just once. See, busy parking lot. And then you have Best Buy. Best Buy is sort of important in my opinion, especially for electronics. We used to have a lot of other electronic stores, but Best Buy seems to be the one that's still like holding the title. And having Best Buy there, I think, is always a good thing. Michael's, that's probably some clothing. And what is it? Office Max. Like I said, I can show you on the other side. You got all your restaurants. All your restaurants are over there. Chick-fil-A, KFC. I believe McDonald's and Taco Bell are on that side as well. And what do we have here? PetSmart. So some of these obviously belong to this place just by their nature, But what I'm seeing is that some of these places could have been at the mall. They could have been at the mall, but because the mall is like not functioning now, this is where these areas have resorted to. So in case you wonder like what's happening with business on East Washington, Far-East Washington, business is there. It's booming. People are shopping. These places are busy. You got Ross out here. I'm surprised there's no Burlington. Out here. But yeah, this is what we still have. And then I think on the other side of this, there's like some restaurant. Am I right? Yeah, there's a restaurant, like some daily buffet, whatever. But sometimes how you tell that some of these places are crumbling is by simple things. Like, look ahead of me, we have what used to be LA Fitness. Now, I'm guessing LA Fitness probably ran into some financial issues, because I still don't understand why. I mean, everybody loves the gym. Everybody wants to go to a gym. Like, how did they just go out of business? Maybe I need some research about that because I don't know. But this is an empty building. There's another empty building on the south. Where's that at? I think the other building is on, that I can think of, right there on Southport Road in, what is it? Southport in, you know what I'm talking about, right by I-465. Yeah, there was an LA Fitness there. It's no longer there for whatever reason. So this is the contrast. This is basically the other side of almost like the opposite side of the East Washington Mall. And hopefully we'll get to the mall here shortly so I can show you what's going on there. All right. All right. I mean, you can tell even from this area, there are stores on this side, and most of them seem to be doing just fine. I don't see any issues at all. I'm not aware of any issues. The strip malls are there. It looks like, there have been some changes, but everything is still there. All right, I'm going to get on Mid-Hoffner just to get off again. I'm going to go right there by... I don't know what this... Oh, they do have the name for these malls, these strip malls out here. Sorry, I need to have the camera face the other way because it's just so bright. All right. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, this looks nice. You know what I mean? It's not really as bad as some people may claim that it is. Chuck E. Cheese is here. Sometimes I go to Chuck E. Cheese. They painted this place. They painted this. So whoever owns this area painted it last year just to make sure that it looks good. Yeah, everything is looking kosher in my opinion. So there's business for sure. But I just want you to see the contrast. The contrast is unavoidable. The contrast is unavoidable. Man, some people have nice vehicles. That pickup truck is really nice. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other side of the street. Before we get there, I'm going to show you another part of this. Let's see. We're going to go further east on Washington Street just to show you more of the business areas. Yeah, let's do that real quick. So remember the White Castle? It's still there. It's another strip mall out here. And what do they have? Swig. I'm not familiar with that place. And Crew Car Wash. It's keeping everything busy. And by the way, Washington Street is nice and smooth. No potholes. That's nice. That was not the case a couple of weeks ago. And they still have this Kroger. Wow, I haven't seen this Kroger in a while, but it's one of them old Krogers, And so everything is looking good out here. It looks nice and clean. And yeah, business is booming. Everything looks perfect. You can't really tell that something may be off, right? Everything just looks proper. And there's your Walmart. East Washington Walmart. And this is pretty much like, if you keep going, you end up in, what is that town? Cumberland. Yeah, you end up in Cumberland. So we don't have to go all the way to Cumberland, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what's happening in terms of businesses out here. So everything is all looking good. But something happened to the mall, East Washington Square Mall. Something happened, and I just gotta show it to you.